So take a good look. Oh, you see my smile. Yeah, baby, take a good look. Oh, you see my smile. Look a little bit closer. Ooh, yeah, you see my smile. I need you, need you. I need you, need you. I need you, need you.
Alrighty. Let me get some more work done. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna be doing some red lines and all kinds of fun stuff here. So, hope you are ready to keep me entertained while I do this. That's interesting. I see. I've messed up. Equals 8 feet. Now we're gonna have to do this in inches. Is that 97? 12, yep. Inches. Oh man. Oh man. What in the world is going on? Oh wow. Okay. It's a little bit long. 85, 48. So that's okay right there. Okay. Apparently you can't. There we go. I mean, I kind of do code review all the time, right? When I make notes about egress and electrical placements. I don't know. I don't think there is an electrical already here. Is that a thing? Heresy garage outlets. Yep. Oh, that's right, I can't copy that. Good afternoon, Delineations. Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah? Yeah, what's up? I haven't looked at them yet, nope, but I saw that you sent them. Yeah, so we have to we have to get TDLR approval on it within 15 days of issuing the bid set. So if whatever date we put on our stamp, within 15 days of that, we have to get TDLR approved. So we have to be careful about when we issue our set, because if we issue a set and then we don't get TDLR approval on that within 15 days, it's like a $10,000 fine. Yeah. So, no, not at all. because we're not the prime on the project, so that's all. Yep, exactly. So that's only for architectural, because only architectural has to go through TDLR. So yeah, I think so. I'll take a look, and if I see anything, I don't expect anything to be an issue. The only thing that really caught my eye was because they're doing post tension slab. We want to make sure that if you have any sanitary that needs to run horizontal along the slab, that we're not having to go through any of those tendons. I mean, anything that's running horizontal should go below the slab anyway, like well below the slab. So I don't expect it to be an issue. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Well, there's no grade beams. It's all post tension. Yep. You know what? I just told you there's no grade beams. There are aside from the perimeter, there are 4 grade beams that split the slab up. But there was one beam that ran underneath the break area. But like I said, I think if you have anything running horizontal, it should be well beneath that. So okay. Yep. Yep. We'll update our set, and we'll be sure that you guys have a full set of the project too. So, all right. Thanks a lot, Tanner. Have a good one. Okay. So what was I looking at? Garages. The garages just says not supply outlets outside the garage and not less than one to be installed for each motor vehicle space. Okay, so it has to have GFCI, but it doesn't have to be at 42 inches. I'm not sure why these are at 42 high. Lighting outlets. Right. RC 2015 garage outlets at 42 inches. That's a good test. Utility room workbenches, 42 inches. There's nothing that indicates that it has to be at 48 inches. Or 42 inches, rather. See, I don't think these need to be 42 inches. We only need 2. causing trouble since 1981. Let's see. I'm glad you like your mouse, Amanda. So I'm looking to see. Can any of you recall the gas stove which required a 220 volt power source? Gas stove 220 volt. It's a commercial grade. If the oven only is electric, I'll only need 110. Plus select 20 volt range. But then gas stove on another sheet. That's not what I wanted. Well, let's see, gas, range, electric, oven. Just looking to see. Gas freestanding range. Bring on the heat. More burners take control. Block type. There's no specification as to what it's not understanding this to do. Alright, let's toggle the right and swing. What is a large cooking stove. This combination of gases used as the heat source. The range is apparently... There we go. Okay. Oven is the box. Stove. Stove is technically any enclosed space that uses fuel to provide heat. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so range with gas cooktop and electric oven. Okay, so they do exist. So the question is, with the electric oven, is it a 220 volt electric hookup? Installation guide. Yes. Wait, single oven, double oven, they're both 220 volts. Okay, that makes sense. All right. That's a 110. Still need to verify this. And I think this would need to be at 72. Well, would it? There we go. Oh, that's into the closet left corner. Oh, maybe I misunderstood. Sorry. Wants to do closet. To the top left.
I mean, this is the right answer, right? Yeah.
What is it? On that side, you're right, but a little bit missed all the rest of it. This one. Okay, so left hand. Now, if you're reaching left hand, push, not left hand.
Okay.
But it's next to your mouth. would say that this always the direction you're pulling it. There are some exceptions to that. That big factor. Okay. I think that that's what that right closet top left. Thank you for thank you for questioning that, because I wasn't understanding the note without looking at it. All right. I think we're just about done here with this. I don't think we need that one. Fan and light. I think that's fine. That's fine. Was this already like that? Yes, it was. That's kind of a weird bench placement, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's okay. Oh, here's the trick. mean, where do you put... Alright, I'm gonna have to take a quick break here in just a minute. Oh. How? How is this open? It was because it was uploading to this. Got it. Did this ever open? There we go. All that good stuff. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in just a little bit. Enjoy some music. Oh, I was going to try something. Let's see. Oh, I don't have anything open. Alright, I won't worry about it now. Be right back. on the floor. Did I close Bluebeam? How did I do that? Alright. And we're back. Actually. Hey Courtney, do you have the Revit account open? Can you go ahead and save that? If you spend money on that, that's what I'm going to do. Let me know when it's closed so I can open that up and finish that up. Let's open this up. Get some modeling in. Maybe I should turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit, just a smidge. Courtney, do you still have the red lines open also? Thank you very much. That's still opening. There we go. Okay. For deviations. For Lampton custom homes deviation. Do you have a website? Does not look that way. ZBrush.
The 25.
Yeah. Make sure this is it. No. Save it. And load and close. Custom homies, Claremore, Oklahoma, websites, that fun stuff. What? Plan. No. What happened here? Hey, Courtney. on the Lambton plan, the area plans disappeared. Do you know, were you redoing those, or the whole area type? Okay.
I remember I was trying to.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but like, you know how there's different area types, like gross area and rentable area, like those have completely gone. So I don't know what happened. I wanted to check and see if you were working on doing something a different way.
I was just trying to.
Okay. Let's see. Gotcha. Oh. Oh, this is the interior area. Are doing it wrong. Oh, here we get to. There we go. There we go. Oh man. So close. Oh man. Oh no. Topo. Turn that off. Maybe I should put these in the right place here. actually going to do this, because most people don't do it that way. Oh, that's right. That's around the exterior. Okay. Boom.
Start with inhale, exhale. Inhale deeply, rise onto your toes, and stretch arms. Exhale, lower heels, total arms out and down. Again, inhale and stretch high.
Only need one typical note. Very smart. It is not done. It's closed, but it's not done. I think this is a little off right here. I think this is supposed to be between here and here. One, two, three, 4, 5, and then we go inside. 6, 7, 8. 12, 13, 14. This be a glass door. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 100, steady, zip, entry closet, bedroom closet, nook, entry, corners, suite, owner's bath, owner's closet, owner's bath, owner's closet, 3, laundry, laundry, garage, water heater closet. That's all of them. Still got, this is 2-car. Foot overhead door. Eight foot by 8 foot. By 8. All right. All right. Let's, oh man. Need to fix that, don't we? There we go. go ahead and open this one too. Alright. Now I'm really confused. Alrighty. Have fun. 72. What happened? I don't understand what has happened here. Still 9 feet longer than here. Okay. Here's the rub. We don't have any reference on this plan. No, got back. Pretty sure that this aligns. So this should be 60 feet. There to there. And we added 12 feet here for the single car garage, so it should be 72 feet. But this shouldn't have changed here. Not sure. What has happened here? Feet. What? Oh my goodness. Okay. Then, you know what? I should probably just go ahead and do all this right here. That's gonna all move. And then this is correct too. Bet all this needs to move. Feet. Oops. Then I've got 12'8" here. Oh boy. I moved that 1 inch and the whole thing is jacked up now. If I move this 1 inch, our counter goes away. That's kind of ridiculous. Let's see if that'll fix it. Oh, you know what? No, that's right. There we go. Okay. Got 12'8". That should be 10'4". Okay. And then we should have from here to here. This is 23 plus 12 is 35. Bingo, bango, boingo. Okay. That's correct. That's correct. 16 by 8 garage door. Single door. The I think we're gonna do this. Is 50 foot, right? Yep. 11, 16. Five foot six. 5'6" and 5'8". Now what's going on there? Eleven foot 2. So we're missing something here. Got a math problem here. Do some math. 4 foot 10 inches plus 11 plus 11 foot 2 feet. 8 inches plus 5 foot 6 equals 11 2. What am I missing here? That's 16. Should be 11 2. Or 10. That's to the center. Let's do that real quick. Go. $410, and let's change it to, doesn't matter which one. Let's go 5 foot here. There we go, that works. There we go. We're gonna go B here. That's fine. Back. Let's go C. D. B. Does it say 3070? It says E. And I'll go F. Then G. Now we know our alphabet. Go ahead and do that. And then let's 4 feet. Make this 4 feet as well. Four feet, 4 feet. I think this is supposed to be 21 feet. Okay, and this 21 feet, and this 10 feet. Based on what I'm seeing here. And who knows what this is supposed to be. This goes to here. Let's do that. That looks like it's good enough. There's no way that's right. Look at that dimension string. Mentoring went well. I think the young man is prepared to ask the right questions. So I've got this, and this. So I think we can get away with this. We're gonna make that 4 feet. We're gonna make this 4 as well. bottom to bottom. Where is this going? So what I'd like to see is that lined up right there. Let's make that 2 feet. So closer to 19. Or 23 inches. All right. Not what I was trying to do. See, that's really wide for what they're showing here. 3'8". It should be 7, 10 foot, 10 feet. Yeah, that's right. Okay. This just isn't making any sense right here. I think I'm missing something right here in terms of what what's supposed to go in here, because they've got, if this is supposed to be a 3-foot door, then this needs to be at least 4 feet. This has got to have at least 4 inches there. That's really narrow. And this needs to be 4 feet right here. That just doesn't leave enough room. Okay. It's close. There we go. I think this needs to be bigger, but I'm not designing this. Hopefully what you're doing is awful. Where is it? It was under, I think it's UNR. And hey, Courtney, do you remember the name of the project that is on the lake?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Do you remember the name of the project that's on the lake, the one you have your desktop set to?
It was, I want to say Daughtry.
Oh, was it? You might be right. Sunrise Beach. Yep, that's it.
So what was
I think that's right. I'm looking to see. Thought there was a video of it in there though. Sunrise Beach. Issued PDFs. I wonder if the video's under the professional pictures corporate project, professional project photos. Darty. Yep, this is it. Yep, that was it. Thank you. Okay, where's the walkthrough of this one? I don't remember where I put all the delineations VR. There it is. There it is. Doherty House Tour. Okay. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Been awfully quiet lately.
Well, it's just nothing huge.
Okay.
Something.
Well, take care of it. I hope everything works out. Yep, have a good one. Thanks for your help today.
No problem.
Yeah, if only you could import into real life. You didn't miss much, Black Rabbit. I was doing a walkthrough of a house somebody was talking about. I feel like I think this is right. No, that was a walkthrough that was done in Unity for virtual reality. Sure, I'll show it one more time. So this is a quick. This is it's a VR tour, but with Unity, when you export something for VR, it has a debug mode, so it doesn't detect head-mounted display. You can use your first-person shooter controls to walk around. This is the house from the lakeside. This is the main living area. TV, fireplace, bar, dining area, kitchen with little breakfast crafty area. The owner's bedroom is right here, overlooks the lake. It's kind of small. I think this is a vacation home with bathroom, closet, good sized closet, front entrance. And then I think there's a powder room here. It looks like utility room. That's what it was. Utility room, pantry. Yeah, that's the pantry. And then I think this is the powder room, bathroom, bunk room. That goes out to the garage. Yep. Storage space under the stairs. And then go upstairs, and it splits off one side. That looks like closet, bath, bed, with the balcony looking out over the lake. And then on the other side, I think it's just more bedrooms. Oh, that might be like an attic or storage space. Might be what that is. I don't see anything else up here. Yeah, it's probably just like a bonus room. So, anyway, that's all that is. Materials aren't that great. It was meant more for VR demo than anything else. But, yeah. Did she finish? Yeah, it's on a lake in Texas. See, I think we could actually... This doesn't make any sense. This is just a dead-end corridor here. Like we could make this a linen closet right here. But not designing it. I'd like to have this done before I leave today, but I don't think that's going to happen. This. I think this is supposed to be, yeah, look at that. This is supposed to be 6'9". Oops. Then is this 45 degrees? We'll never know. I'm going to save this as a new iteration. There was still a lot of work to be done on this. You get portfolios in your office for internships? No, we really don't. And it's mostly it's hard because we don't need internships right now. We need experienced people. That's the big thing that we need right now is fewer people to train and more people to do the training. So that's kind of what we're looking for right now. In fact, I'm looking for 2 people right now that understand building construction and Revit well enough to produce projects. So if you know anybody in Tulsa or willing to relocate themselves to Tulsa, is looking for a job in architecture, and is passionate about it, and knows Revit, knows building construction, please send them our way. So this, I think, man, this is kind of weird. I don't think this really, I don't think the math works on this. Let's try that again, this time without disjoining anything. See, I guess that's really close. And the problem with this is that this wall is not supposed to be joined with that one. This is separate. Alright, let's try this. Let's go 3'10". Yes, but do you meet the other requirements? Yeah, this is kind of in the middle of this door here. I think, I mean, we don't really have a lot of requirements. We don't require degrees or anything like that. We require the ability to do the work. That's like the biggest requirement. Can you do the work? I'm gonna leave this out. Wow, that really helped that right there. We're gonna do 4 inches there, and that'll be pretty close. So, I have one intern who does a great job, but I'm actually fixing a lot of stuff that she's working on right now, which is fine because when I need red lines done, she's able to get those done pretty quickly. It's the new construction stuff that she doesn't quite get. So we're working on that aspect. So, but right now I need somebody that's just a little bit above her who can do the work themselves. This needs to come down a little bit here too, without a whole lot of intervention. Okay, so the question is, this is supposed to be 13 from the outside to who knows where, because there's no way to know where that's supposed to go. I'm going to assume center. And then we're going to do this. Let's make this 7'10". Get rid of this guy. This is done. It says 21 feet. Oh boy. That did not work out the way I wanted it to. So let's see. Kind of have this squared away. I think this dimension here is a little weird because we already have these dimensions right here. This dimension makes sense. This dimension makes sense. Let's dimension this. And let's do it in a way that kind of makes sense here. You too, Holly. Thanks for your help today. There we go. I think that's as close as I'm going to get for that. Should be good there. 3'10", and we got 6'9" right there. No, I would have to ask. I would have to ask her for permission to do that, because that is her portfolio. So, but the thing is that it wasn't really her portfolio that got her the job. It was what I knew personally about her, and her commitment to the profession and her pursuance of her career. So that was more of a factor than her portfolio, which honestly she didn't have a whole lot because she was straight out of school. We needed somebody who was going to be inexpensive and able to get stuff done, so she didn't have a lot in her portfolio. Again, it's her portfolio. I can't send it to you. The other thing is that honestly, if you have a design background, there probably wouldn't be much in it that you'd be able to gain from, and that's just me being honest and truthful about it, because she didn't have a design background. She's from a technical side, drafting side, so there wasn't a whole lot of design background there. It was mostly floor plans. Good luck asking her. Let's see. Boy, that really does look like it says 39 inches, doesn't it? That says 5'10". That's not correct. I have a feeling. Oh boy. Yeah, I need to move all of that up. Go up with that. Then all of this as well. 5'10", and then this doesn't really have a dimension on it. It's a really small door for that water heater closet. $2'6". Oh, wait a second. This is 21 feet plus 2, 3 feet. I think that's close enough for that right there. And then this could be, I think it's, where's that tick mark? I think it's right here on the outside. That doesn't make any sense though. Oh. That doesn't look right at all. Oh, actually, equals 2 feet plus 18 inches. 2 feet plus 18 inches. That looks a little bit better, but not really. And yeah, I will gladly review your portfolio. And send it there. And I'll take a look at it. Do you want me to review it publicly, or do you want me to review it privately? Man, there's something going on with this kitchen. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this. It doesn't quite look right. This is the right dimension here. This should be up. This should be up 2 feet. So this should be 4 feet. And this should be 8. So that becomes 12 feet minus 2 is 10 feet. So this should be 10 feet here. It's not. Currently, it is 8 feet. Plus 4 is 12. Minus 2 is 10. So something's going on here. Oh, I wonder. And okay, let's do this. This is supposed to be 21 feet here. Well, I screwed that up, didn't I? This should be 21 feet. That's fine, I'll do that. Yep, and when you email it to me, let me know, am I looking at it from a design perspective or a technical perspective, or how are you wanting this to be looked at? Okay, now let's move this down 18 inches. 8. Okay, so this is pretty close to right here. So now let's move this back up to 10 feet. So that's what that should look like right there. I wonder if this is supposed to be even across here. Sometimes it's like I actually know what I'm doing. Okay, well that worked out well. You can send it now. I won't be able to look at it until later. In fact, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't know when I'm going to be able to look at it, but I will look at it. It is tax season here in the United States, and I have not done my taxes yet, so it's going to be kind of tricky. That worked out pretty well. The only thing is that I think what we'd find is that this would need to be this guy would probably be even here. Is it even right here now? It is not. There we go. Right now it's like just barely jogged over from this one. So this doesn't have enough room either. Man, this guy's finishers must hate him. Okay, so we need cabinets here. We have a fridge here. What do we think? Is that 39 or 38 inches? I think it's 38 inches. Let me see. 39-inch fridge, 39-inch refrigerator. $38 looks to be. Let's see here. Typical refrigerator width between 30 and 36, 60 to 70, and 29 to 35. And well, that didn't go over too well. Standard width, I'm pretty sure, is 36 inches. Show me the width. These are all 36, 36, 33. I missed a spot when I was shaving yesterday, and now I can tell. I have to get rid of that tonight. Alright. 39-inch wide refrigerator. I mean, it doesn't have to be side by side, but sure, if it's side by side, we'll go with that. Oh, that was 29-inch. I thought I put 39-inch. A $9,000 refrigerator. Jeez. Width 42 inches. Don't think that's right. I really think it's supposed to be 36 inches. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. I'm going to close that because I don't need it anymore. I think this is supposed to be 38 inches with and there's no dimensions on this pantry door. Yeah, jeez. Let's bring this back because I think it just needs to be bigger. I think you can review it on a design perspective based on software orange, but really want to get into a field of construction so that I can get a better understanding of what I'm drawing. Yeah. So I will tell you right now that you don't have to get into construction in order to get a better idea. It will help. You know, it's kind of like language immersion. If you want to learn English, go live in an English country. If you want to learn construction, go work on a job site. But the thing is that that's only going to give you knowledge of the specific area that you are in for construction. And what I mean by that is that something's still fishy about this pantry. So if you get into a construction company that does nothing but retail, then you're going to have a lot of knowledge on retail. But that doesn't mean anything when it comes to construction in residential. It means a little bit, but not a lot. Not a whole lot. So think about what your goal is. If your goal is to have a general understanding of construction, then I would recommend watching videos, visiting sites on your own, like during your free time. And I'll come back to why I did the air quotes there. But you want to figure out what areas you want specialization in, and figure out how to find time to become more knowledgeable yourself in those areas. So what I meant, I see, that is not 45 degrees. That's the big problem. So we're all busy, but you have to find time to invest in yourself, right? And if you don't find time to invest in yourself, then you're not going to, you're never going to make that time. The time doesn't exist. You have to make it. You have to find that time. So, I mean, the best way to find the time is to make it your job. And that's, you know, that's the easiest way to do it. There's no way around getting better at something if it's your job to get better at it. So that's kind of like the most effective way to do it. But again, you limit yourself to the specialization of the firm that you're working with. What is this? I don't understand what I'm... Okay. So I think for what you're wanting to do, right? If you want to gain more knowledge, there's books you can read, there's videos you can watch. If you know anybody who's in construction, ask them if there's a site that's available for you to go look at. And I don't know which region of the world you're in, how open construction sites are, but here in the United States, if I dress the right way, I can typically walk onto an active construction site, find the super and say, I'm with an architecture firm, do you mind if I look around? Oh yeah, sure, walk around. Some sites, if it's more heavily controlled, they'll they'll question you a little bit more. But for the most part, if you act like you belong there, then nobody will really question you being there. And you can start to put together what those lines really mean. And I'm pretty sure I gave you also a link to the Ching's Building Illustrated or Building Construction Illustrated book. You can definitely take a look at that, and that is a huge help as well. I don't understand why we're not doing this the same way that it's shown here. All these dimensions, they just don't quite, so she's not snapping them quite to the right spot. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can fix this real quick back here. So I want this beam to line up with the stud there. And honestly, after that, it doesn't really matter where this other one goes. It could line up with the other face of the wall, or it could line up with the edge of the stud. It doesn't really matter. But it is important that it lines up with this to begin with. So I want to make sure that all of these kind of line up. It's being a little bit stubborn right now. not letting me do it from the boy, that didn't help. There we go. Okay. It wasn't letting me do it from the what is this? Is that the roof? That's the roof. Okay, the roof maybe isn't quite put on there correctly. Now it should be 4 feet. 4 feet is this. This needs to be like try 4'10" there. I feel like this isn't very big for a nook. It's gonna be, this door is gonna be banging into, let's go 2'8" here. Oh. We don't need that there. Sounds like the air kicked in. I feel like this is going to be too small. But this window, right where it's supposed to be. So this fireplace is either too large or a smaller one. No. Or, yeah, she's got brick on there. It's probably just going to be a chipboard. She did a little line trick there. Get that dimension to work. Little line trick. Get those dimensions to work. I would have preferred to see it go from here to the. You can snap to corners of finishes, so she actually put that right there, so you can see that that snaps to the dimension line. But I can tab through and I can get the intersection of the wall there and actually make that dimension rely on the wall. Oh, apparently you can't. I thought I had the wall there. It's the detail line in the wall. That's the wall, and there we go. So that's the intersection of the wall and the wall. Now I should be able to delete that and bring this over here. And I should be able to do the same thing here with this. Getting rid of those lines. I should be able to go from here. Oh man. See, that's just not going to work. I'm going to leave it like this for now, but that's going to be one of those places that I know we need to talk to the client about. That needs to go away. Let's go ahead and rotate this and drop it right here. Remove, add. Need to find the slash on the keyboard there. Yes. I'm just curious, what is this looking like? 3'6". See, I feel like see, there's so many dimensions that are missing here. It's like I don't even know. Can I measure angle here? Let's see. How do I do this? Select 3 points ABC to measure. Line and B. A, B, 150 degrees. So it's definitely not 45 degrees. Yeah. If you want to become well-rounded, yeah, you're gonna be hopping from firm to firm. That being said, that's if you want to make your job the experience that you're getting. You can stay in one place and get the education that you need to become what you want to specialize in. So you can get that education yourself outside of working. That just means you're going to have to put time into. Why is this door at 2 feet high? That made no sense. So I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying or not. It doesn't make sense to me right now because I'm focusing on trying to get this done. But what I'm trying to get at is that in order for... Why is this a 6-inch wall? It's not. I'm just going crazy. If you want to job hop, get the experience. That's one way to do it. A lot of employers don't appreciate that, and I don't know, depending on what region of the world you're in, it could get you a bad name if you're doing it locally within one city. People can call for references and say, oh yeah, they stayed here until they got what they needed and then they left. But if you're good, that might not matter. So there's always that. This is 16 inches. Why do I have a feeling that this is not actually 16 inches? Keep time. Am I on the right thing still? Yeah, I am. Okay. So this should be 16 inches. And it's not quite. It was close, but it wasn't quite. There we go. Okay, so now we got 16 inches there. 2 RS. I think we're gonna do this right here. I'm gonna save this. I mean, that seems like a pretty well-rounded group of projects right there. So you're getting your hands on quite a few things. Is that 1 year and 4 months out of design school, or are your degree licensed, going for a license? I don't know. Depending on where you are in the world, what the regulations are for getting a license, or how much value a license brings in your area. This is 36 inches, this is 48 inches, so I gotta make sure that that stuff's correct over here too. But those are definitely things that you want to keep in mind. You know, the place where I was working, it became very clear to me that they did not care that I wanted to get my license, and they didn't care to help me get there, and not financially, but with the experience that I needed. So, you know, and that's a really good point. If you make a career at one place, it's hard to know what to expect if you go somewhere else. But if you make a career at one place, hopefully you don't need to know what to expect. So, what I always found though is that if I make my career my own, like there's a reason that I'm doing this, then it doesn't matter where I go, as long as that's fitting in with what my goal is, my career goals and my personal goals. Then as long as those line up, I found that I can adapt to whatever challenges are presented from one place to another. So I feel like if I do this, it should be a nice even number. Let's do this. Let's change this where this should be like 36. Yeah, that's close enough for me. And that's awesome that you got experience while you were in school. A lot of students don't get that experience of being able to have a job while they're in school. Why are these not? Oh, that's why. Okay. So I feel like these should definitely line up then. Oh man. Does that mean that this Huh. Oh. Huh. Okay. And does that certificate in your region, does that mean that you can practice architecture, or do you have to go through like internship development and all that stuff in order to gain a license to practice architecture? Look at this all cleanup. That's kind of ugly. There we go. All this right here can just be cleaned up. I hope he lets me do that. So this is 48 inches, this is 36 inches. He wants this to be 3 feet, he wants this. Why can I not? Oh, let's delete that. Yeah, he wants that to be 4 feet, that's good. So 48 inches, 36 inches. And can you fit a 5-foot tub in here? Yes. Okay, not a problem. You know, you can always ask, hey guys, I would like some more site visit time. Is there a way we can make that happen? And you know, if it's valuable to you, you can even say, hey, is there a way that I can work some extra hours so that I can go out on the site during work time to see what's going on? And I wouldn't lead with that, but if they flat out say, no, we need you in the office working to get stuff done, that's when you can say, oh well, you know, we can negotiate here. It's not set in stone. You know, I can work a few extra hours to get that, because that's something that I really need for my you know, experience, for my career. I need more experience doing this, you know, and that's perfectly acceptable. There's no dimension on this, so I'm going to delete this, and we're going to go with that right there. We're going to go with that right there. I'll have to apply for a license. Good luck. That. Shower, glass walls. I need to. It doesn't really show close enough. Let's do that. We're going to delete that right there. It doesn't really show a door size right here, but I'm missing all of a sudden my vanity. Oh, no, I'm not. Just all got moved. Can't tell if it's raining or if the metal roof is expanding from the heat. This feels more square than what I am showing here, and I'm not entirely certain what is going on. Make that 6 inches there. This is 3 feet, that's correct. I want to move this further out. Let's put a kitchen casework, refrigerator side-by-side cabinet. This is what I'm looking for. 39 inches. Oh, so close. Did this not? Hold on a second. One of these is lying. 3'3", 3'2". Okay, so maybe I need the 42-inch one. Let's do that. We're gonna put this in here. Then we're gonna move this over a little bit. And then we're gonna make this. And is this too deep? Is this? Let's grab this and bring it back to here. Let's make that. Oh, come on now. Oh, great. 2'3". Here we go. Let's make this 6 inches. You know what? Let's make it 4 inches. And then let's make this 4 inches as well. And then bring this up just a smidge. Grab back. Always a little weird hearing noises in your office when you're here by yourself. Alright, I think this is going to have to do for now since there's no dimensions in here. Man, that's a tough one. Let's do this. Which one are we? Oh no! I can't believe I've done that. Okay. Let's go there. And then let's bring this down to... See... I feel like this was just intended to mess with my head. This was meant to go straight across. So what do I do, man? What do I do? It's supposed to be 13 feet. If I change this to be like this, okay, first of all, that gives us some weird stuff going on here. That makes this not 13 feet. It actually makes it exactly 13 feet. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna bring this over a bit, right there. And I'm gonna say I'm okay with this 1/2 inch dimension. Not yet, Amanda. I'm going to stay here for another 20 minutes, try to get some work done. See what happens. What happens if I just make this 6 feet here? What happens if I make this 5'10"? Just like it shows in the Dealio. Bring this back down to 2'3". Bring these guys back to the wall. That squares up that pantry quite a bit, doesn't it? It's amazing what just a few inches, what a difference just a few inches makes when you're trying to square something up. This goes to here. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's go to here. Here. Oh. Can I? If I change that, what happens if we just do this? It was so pretty just a second ago. Is it because this is not... No, it's pretty dang square. Okay, let's just round this. Done and done. Oh, you're not bothering? If you're bothering, I wouldn't talk to you. And if I didn't want to talk to people, I wouldn't be streaming. Let's do this, because I think this makes more sense if I do this right here. It also makes more sense if you dimension to the right thing. There we go. Let me get rid of that note. Let's put some text in here. Bar top at 36 inches. Bar top. I mean, hopefully people know that that's a sink. This, we'll just say range. Tub. They don't really indicate where they want this. There's a window here, which didn't get filled in, so I'm not really sure where this should go, but I think it should go over the tub. I mean, that just seems to make the most sense to me. Now, why it did that? Okay, plan region. Plan region makes sense. Alright, we're starting to look pretty good here. There's no window size indicated there, so we're kind of guessing on that one right there. Did they make you sign a contract for that? For the 7 years? That's funny. This should, I don't really care to have that in there. Except I kind of think we need it. Maybe we should dimension to the right spot. Oh. Oh, man. Boy, isn't that an interesting issue here. Let's do this. Let's go from there to there. That should be 10'8". So let's go 10'8". And then let's take this to here. Let's make this 4'4". Now, we need to adjust all the things here. This should be 25 inches. Who knows what this little bump out should be? Maybe, say, 3 inches, sure. Align that with this, and then we're good there. Okay, I think we're okay. We have salvaged the situation here. I don't see why you working in an interior design firm should be mutually prevent you from getting the experience that you need, though. So I think if you have a discussion with somebody and say, hey, look, I know that you needed somebody with a technical experience. I need to fulfill my architectural career goals. Provide some suggestions. I suggest that you guys allow me to get out to the site to look at things, get more hands-on experience with different aspects of the business, and in return, I'm here for whatever you guys need. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think you definitely, and I'll tell you what, if they made you sign a contract that said you're going to work there for 7 years, that better mean that you're working there for 7 years and they don't get rid of you. I would definitely be sure that that is a two-way street, which could be, that could be great. Ask any of your friends if they have a contract that guarantees that they've got a job for 7 years, and I doubt any of them will say yes. I could be wrong, though. Here in the United States, that is unheard of. So, is this the place you currently work? So she solved this really well. That was really well done on her end. Transparency, 100%. Let's maybe drop it down to about 75. Just kidding. Let's drop it down even more than that. There we go. Oh Lord. Let's go up to about 50%. That's fine. Does that look like a 6-inch wall? Nope. So that's what it's going to be. Okay. Oh. So Black Rabbit, I don't know if I know you mentioned the other day about internet and network connection, but it seems like your text is lagging behind the conversation or my responses to you, so I'm not sure. I might have asked a couple of yes or no questions, and I just now got a nope response, so I'm not sure. I'm assuming this is, oh man, did you really? There's already a 2868, why not use that? So she used the 2868, she used the interior door here to create an exterior door, and she didn't want to put 2868 exterior or anything like that, but she ended up using the wrong door. Exterior. That's fine, whatever. We'll just leave that for now. See, this gets really crowded in here, but I think that it's necessary in order to get this to work right. And she has such a hard time with these slabs. Man, So we really need to figure out a way to get her to understand those. You don't need to apologize for the speed of your internet. That's not a problem. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that my responses might not be to the same thing that you're wanting a response to. So if you need to clarify something, please feel free to do that. Okay, so I kind of feel like we're getting close to being in the right spot for this drawing. Let's tighten things up just a smidge. I'm gonna need some room for text there, so that's fine. Let's bring this in. I don't like this, I don't like all this being in the middle of the house. Like, there's no vent or anything here for any of this. Oh man. It's been a long day, my back's hurting. I'm gonna center this a little bit more. Bring this up here. Can I tighten this up a little bit more? I feel like maybe these aren't snapped quite as tight as they can be. Yeah. There we go. Maybe not that much. Close enough. Oh no. In one day? It happened in one day? Oh, that sucks. That would have been a pretty sweet gig. Have a guaranteed job for 7 years. Is that, so I've heard one other person here use that terminology, so forgive me if I'm completely off base on this, but does that mean that you're a Korean also? See, I want to make this even with this, but I don't know if that's the right thing to do there. Maybe it does this. You have angered the gods. You have no luck. Let's move this up just a little bit, which kind of messes that up. Alright, so let's well, that worked out well for me. Except it kind of didn't. That's a little weird. Did I not hit the right thing here? I did not. Oh, that's really weird. It's not tapping through to the right thing here. No, stop that. Why you no snap to right thing? So I only asked because there was one other person who I've had a similar conversation with in terms of visas and expats. So this makes no sense. Why can I not snap to this line right here? Can I snap to this one? I can snap to that one. Can I trick it? Yes, I can trick it. Okay. I also need to dimension this wall and this door here. See if I can grab. I have to. Oh wait, no, not right there. That is so weird. I've not seen Revit do that before. Okay. Let's go 2'7". That works. This whole thing right here is not, there's no way that this works the way that they've got it shown. And he's probably going to say that this hallway needs to get smaller, but oh boy, if you've got a 3-foot door in there, and right now he's got 3'8" for that hallway. As you should. I'm glad to hear that you continue to pursue it. Don't give up. It doesn't seem like it when you're looking for a job, but there are always jobs out there. I say that. There's always something out there. Second season of the Black Rabbit K-drama. Okay, bring it on. I feel like if you're gonna make this all, well, I guess they did that maybe to make it reachable. I don't know. This is such a weird layout. I don't know what this is. It's so weird. We got siding here, so let's do this. Siding. Oh boy. Siding. Doink. I have a feeling that this is supposed to be siding too. I'm going to set my, since everything's dimensioned to the face of the stud, I'm going to set my location line also to the core face exterior. And now, when no. Okay, I'm going to let it save. I'm going to use the match tool. I'm going to match this wall with this wall type. And it's going to leave this line right where it's at. So none of my dimensions get jacked up. So that's kind of what we're working towards here. And it is 6 o'clock. I really, really wanted to get this done before I left today. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so I'm going to have to finish this tomorrow morning. Maybe I can at least get the floor plan done. Because, I mean, there's a lot that we're just going to have to talk to him about, because I mean, this is such an incomplete set of drawings they gave us to go by. I don't know. 10-foot ceiling, 10-foot ceiling foyer. I need a line for the tile there. I mean, we're really close. technically a water closet, but okay. Yeah, that shelves, I think all that's in there. We can change that to tub shower. I feel like, no, that's right. Tub shower. Alright, so lesson learned, right? Never work for free. Never work just for experience. Okay, that's a good way to be used and abused. I feel like maybe this will work. There's some vision in there. I don't know. It doesn't really overlap here, and it's actually closer to. I'm gonna go back. I'm actually gonna go further back than that. I'm gonna go to 5 feet, so that's further into the house, a little bit closer to the great room. So, man. Oh, I'm not laughing at your misfortune. I'm laughing at the universal loop in youthful ignorance. It's just a universal truth. That's all there is to it. So I think this guy right here is supposed to be further back. I don't think it sticks out. But look at this. Well, I don't know. Looks like there might be something right there. Does that look like maybe a craft project? I think maybe there is some space there. Alright, we're definitely gonna have to work on that part later. I think we're at a point where I'm gonna have to, man, so close. Feel it. I'm gonna have to redo, looks like quite a few of these pieces here. I mean, I do want to go ahead and finish this roof right here. So this should be, wow. Yeah. She tried. This is probably going to come up here. Oh, I see. That's fine. I think that's fine. The way this will work out. Oh boy. What's the slope here? 9? This needs to be 9 also. Okay. Oh man, I hate hearing that. I think this needs to be wider, is what needs to happen here. This needs to be closer to out here, so that this roof can get a little bit bigger. There's no dimension, so it's impossible to really know for sure. Let's just see here. What does this have in store for me in terms of information? That's just wrong. I hate to hear that. This feels like... something doesn't feel right here. What am I missing? I'm not really sure what's going on with this, but two things are for sure. I'm not spending the time designing it, and did that make it all the way down? I think maybe it did. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not spending time designing it. This is not going to work. There's going to have to be a cricket right here. This work with this. That is such a weird dimension, man. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that the way it is right now. And if I move this up to here. The story's been discontinued. This book is no longer available for sale. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reset profile. I was a little bit afraid that that was not the right thing to do for a second. Man, this is such a hard choice. Okay, I think I'm going to need more time to think about this because of reasons. Does that join up? Nope. It is not aligned properly. Okay. Oh, I bet there's plenty of remakes of that story out there. Okay, so I cannot zoom in over here because the stupid next button won't let me get over there. And I can't, there we go, okay. So there's no corbelling there. I think this corbels out from the looks of it. Well, not only that, but I mean, it doesn't. Kudos to you because it doesn't seem like you have a really bitter attitude about it. I mean, sure. I mean, that's not the best situation to be in, but it really you come across as somebody who's still. I mean, they know that that's not the way the world works. You've had some bad run-ins, but your attitude seems to be really up, and you're still working at it, and you're still trying to get it to work, and I think that that's fantastic. So I hope that you keep that attitude and that it works for you. So, all right, boys and girls, I think this is going to be it for me today. I'm gonna have to put a cork in this one before it stumbles out of control. We're really close on this. I think there's a few things that that still need to be done. He's added all of this. I think this is left over from the previous model. That's what we're seeing here. Aye, don't want to do that. Yeah, there we go. So, you know, hope you learned something. Hope it was entertaining enough to want to come back tomorrow as I try to wrap this up. I want to wrap this up and I want to move on to designing the larger 10,000 square foot house. I've got 2 homes that we're trying to finish up relatively soon because we haven't got paid for them in quite some time. So it should be fun. It should be good times getting back in here. Man, I just don't know where this is going to line up. This does look thicker than that other side, doesn't it? Doesn't this look thicker than this? Maybe not. Maybe it's a trick. It's an illusion. Yep, because there's a corner there. And I bet this is centered. Look at that keystone. That mason. This mason needs to never work on a project again. Look at this keystone. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. And I think down plans would come true. And I think down my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's